welcome to my stop along a Cherry on Top's October hop. So today's hop theme is sweet treats. So from the shop, I have Lawn Fawn's add a mug, build a drink. There we go. Build a drink mug add-on die set. So it has little mugs that you can make like a shaker with, little ice cream or whipped cream, the little like cinnamon stick and nutmegs, chocolate, marshmallows. So lots of stuff to make like fun drinks. From Brutus Monroe, I have the coffee stains paper pad and the pumpkin spice paper pad. I have no idea which one I'm going to use primarily, probably a little bit of both. And then I have from my stash a collection of papers. I may go back into my stash and grab more papers for making the little mugs, but for now, this is kind of just what I started with. So as of right now, as I'm recording this video, the die set and both these paper pads are still in stock over at the shop, and I will link them in the description box below. But for now, I'm gonna speed up and we're gonna make some cards. For my first card today, I'm going to use the pumpkin spice 6x6 papers, and I've die cut the coffee cup or mug or hot cocoa mug for a shaker. I'm going to use these adhesive strips. These are from Studio Light, and at the time of recording, they are available in the shop. They are the teeny tiniest, thinnest strips of foam tape, and they are absolutely perfect for this type of die. I don't think I would use them for every shaker I make, right? But sometimes the rim where you put your foam tape is really small. Another great way to deal with that is to cut multiple die cuts and stack the die cuts up. But this particular die set, there's multiple pieces. So the part that creates the shaker window is a separate die from the part that does the whole mug. So foam tape is your best option, because if that inside die even shifts a little bit, your coffee mugs for your shaker top won't line up. I hope that makes sense. But this really thin foam tape is the best. It's from Studio Light. It's the perfect height. And this was the first time using it, and I am sold. It's really good. I am grabbing my little sequin holder and my little sequin spoon and just scooping a little bit of sequins into that well I've created. And now I'll go ahead and add the back of my mug, and we're good to go. I chose 2 pattern papers for my card panel. This plaid paper from the pumpkin spice paper collection, and then the mug paper. The plaid paper is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. The mug paper is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to ink the edges up of both these patterns, layer them up together. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a Cambridge doily from my stash. I'm going to place that right over the whole front of the card. I love these doilies, and I have so many of them. I've been using them a little bit more regularly recently because I kind of put them in my eye line. And I think they're so fun. They're just little paper doilies, but they're super delicate. I am going to add some fun little details to my coffee mug. I'm going to ink up the different elements that I'm going to use. I am also going to add some white gel pen doodles to my coffee mug. This is probably, I'm going to say, not a coffee mug, because I'm going to add whipped cream and little pieces of chocolate to it. So I suppose instead of coffee, this is going to go under the hot cocoa end of the sweet treats. And I am also keeping my sentiment really simple. I just grabbed a little hello die from my stash and cut a little hello sentiment just to keep life simple. But there are lots and lots of different sentiments or anything. Go dig in your stash, find a cute one. I am going to grab my white Jelly Roll pen. This is a number 10, and I'm going to add some lovely little accent details to the mug and to the little hearts. I'm going to adhere all these pieces to my card front and then add my card front to an A2 card base that I've cut myself. So for my card base, well, both of the cards I'm going to make my card base, I used some craft colored cardstock just to keep that warm, cozy, fall kind of vibe going. And there is card number 1 all done. I can never make just one card when I'm doing a YouTube video. I make one card and I go, we need a second card, right? So for the second card, I'm going to go ahead and make a square gatefold card. So this card, the card base is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and then you score at 2 1/8 on one side, pretty much 2 inches in from the 2 long sides. So 2 inches in from each side of the card. And then you have a little 4 by 4 inch square gatefold card base. I cut my card base from pretty heavy cardstock. So you're going to see me grab my Teflon bone folder and really go ahead and score those edges really good so that my card closes well. When you do this, the square portion on the inside of the card measures just slightly more than 4 inches. So when you cut a 4 by 4 inch square, it's going to fit perfectly inside that gatefold card. I'm going to go ahead and use the coffee stain papers and the same little hello die for my inside sentiment. Because I had cut that hello die from a really light colored paper, I added a darker band of pattern paper to the inside of my card just for a little more contrast, so things looked, so you could really see the sentiment on the inside and it popped a little bit. For the front of my card, I did make a little boo-boo, but I fixed it. It's okay. So for the front, I cut 2 of the mugs. These will not be the shaker mugs. They're just the regular mugs. And I'm going to add some of those cute little hearts to the front of each mug. And then for this one, I grabbed some of the little anise berries and the cinnamon sticks. We're going to put those onto the front of the mugs. Now, as I start to create this, couple of things of note. I am going to get all of this together, and I'm even going to actually adhere it down. And then I'm going to realize that it doesn't look right because I forgot to add the panels to the gatefold. So even now I'm looking at this going, I feel like there should be more. I feel like there should be more. It shouldn't just be in my head, my brain is yelling at me that I'm missing something, but I can't figure out what I'm missing. So I'm just going to go with it for a little bit. So I get to this point and go, oh yeah, there's supposed to be more pattern paper. I've actually already cut the pattern paper. So these 2 strips of pattern paper from the Coffee Stains paper pad are 1 7/8 by 4 1/8. There's some math going on. You guys know I'm not great with math. So that they will fit with a nice craft colored border, and they go on the little flaps of our little gatefold card. And that fixes it, right? Suddenly the card does not look so plain and it's all good. So then I can come back, add a little more adhesive, put my mugs and the little anise berries onto the front of my card. And here is the cutest little fall coffee mug ever, coffee card ever. So this card is 4x4. You will probably need to make a square envelope for it if you would want to mail it, but I love it. I love this size, this little square 4x4 gatefold card, one of my favorites. I'm gonna grab my number 10 Jelly Roll pen and add some details to this too. While I do that, this hop today is for a cherry on top, and you have an opportunity to win a $25 gift certificate. So make sure to leave a comment on this video, and then down in the description box will be the hop lineup. So hop through, say hello to all of the amazing design team creators here at A Cherry on Top, leave a comment on all of their videos, and then someone will win a $25 gift certificate. I will also link the available products over at A Cherry on Top's shop. I always like to add in some pieces of my stash, but the main elements of today's card are available there. I think that's all. I think that's all the nuts and bolts. So we're coming to the end of our video. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I hope you will leave a comment in the description box, hop along and see everyone's projects, and I would love a thumbs up too. All right, everybody, have a fabulous day. Bye.